Kickapoo, welcome to the first April edition of The Signal. I'm Kaylin alongside a big group of media makers ready to bring you some interesting info. I'm the Kickapoo news expert for the week, so let's get started. If you are a current sophomore or junior and love the outdoors, the GLADE program might just be right for you. Participants will take part in outdoor research activities with reptiles and insects, participate in habitat restoration, and take an in-depth approach to nature conservation. Go see one of your science teachers to learn more about this week-long free summer opportunity. Now, attention incoming seniors. Make sure you have completed your medical shots and vaccine requirements to ensure a smooth start to the school year next year. Email your counselors for any questions you might have about those requirements. Also, seniors, if you are interested in speaking at graduation, pick up a packet at the Counselor Center today. The packet is due on April 11th, and commencement speakers tryouts are on April 18th after school in the library classroom. For the entire school, our next Spirit Day is coming up on Friday, so dress your best on Friday, April 5th. And finally, Kickapoo, in varsity sports, track and field meets this week. Girls compete on April 4th at 12:45. The boys compete on April 5th at 12:30, both at the Parkview's JFK Stadium. That's all the Kickapoo news I have for you today, but here comes Gareth with some technology information about a mysterious new power source.
Thanks, Kaylin, and hello, Kickapoo. I'm Gareth, and I'm here to tell you about a recent breakthrough in technology. You may have heard of nuclear fission, which is when a heavy element, like uranium, is split to release energy in nuclear waste. But nuclear fusion is when two lighter elements combine to make a heavier element and release energy without releasing nuclear waste. The problem has been that we haven't been able to do this without putting in more energy than we get out. Until recently, at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, they managed to produce a fusion reaction that had, for a short moment, produced more energy than it had taken in to start. If we manage to sustain a controlled fusion reaction with a net positive energy output, that would give us a clean, reliable, and powerful source of energy. But that's it for me. Over to you, Robinson.
Hi, I'm Robison Lee, and I'm here to tell you about the latest sports news. Now that Taylor Swift has required all Americans to watch and love sports, you are of course aware of the biggest college sport basketball tournament in the world happening right now, March Madness. The Big Dance consists of 64 basketball teams playing their absolute best to take home the trophy. These teams fight for national championship and bragging rights all year long. The final game happens on Monday night between the Connecticut Huskies and Purdue Boilermakers. Both Purdue and UConn had big leads during their Final Four wins on Saturday, eliminating NC State and the Crimson Tide respectively. Though most gambler brackets have been shattered for weeks, Purdue losing would be the nail in the coffin for every fan's expectations. Watch what happens on Monday night. I know I will be. This just in, breaking news. Never mind everything I said. UConn won again. Now let's change the vibe with Megan and Celebrity. Hey, Megan.
Have you been up to date with your celebrity gossip? Well, I'm Megan Loyd, and I'm here to tell you all about the drama going on between Justin Bieber and Hailey, his wife. Though the two married in September of 2018, Hollywood is whispering that Hailey Bieber is unhappy with her husband in marriage and may be getting the ick. Friends have hinted to In Touch Weekly that Hailey believes her husband is often too clingy and, quote, relies on her for emotional support. Making this gossip even juicier, the same source adds that, quote, there are times Hailey just wants to end it so she can be on her own again. But why? Well, between fighting over past relationships and disagreeing over when to have kids, even their own friends are surprised they have lasted this long. Sources close to the couple have explained that Hailey needs time to sort things out on her own. Will they be divorcing? As for now, Hailey is calling for a break, but has voiced publicly they are not ready for a permanent split. So, will they really be able to make this work? That's for them to decide and for us to judge them for what they decide. Next up, Vincent has some gaming news that's sure to alert your spidey senses.
Hey Chiefs, it's Vincent here for a gaming update. You know, games, if they are really, really good, can completely change the way the world thinks about gaming. Super Mario on the side-scroller platform, Master Chief in the first-person shooter, and Spider-Man with the open-world web-slinging gameplay. For the last 2 decades, Spider-Man games have impressed us year after year. So, when leaked video clips of a much-begged-for game was released to the world last week, we all got a little more depressed. An unreleased trailer for Spider-Man The Great Web, made by Insomniac Games, was leaked and quickly went viral. This fabled game was supposed to be the first online multiplayer game, but it was sadly canceled fairly early into production. Me and the rest of the world are still upset about it. In this game, you would have built your own team of spider people with you and your friends. We would have fought enemies from the Sinister Six like Sandman, Doc Ock, and even Venom. Skeptics point out that the high expectations rarely get met when it comes to gaming. In fact, Spider-Man: The Great Web could have turned out like the disaster that was Gotham Knights, which was viewed as one of the worst video games ever. Would it have been the next big game? The world will never know. That's all for gaming news today. So, on behalf of the entire cast and crew, Kaylin, Gareth, Robison, Megan, Stephanie, Reese, and Cody, thanks for watching.